Hello, hello.
Hey doll, hello y'all, welcome in. I'm sharing it out, I'm sorry. Hey Rammer. Share the live, tap the screen please. Sorry, we're just running a few minutes behind, but we're getting there.
Hi, everybody. Tap the screen, please.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
Hey Birdie.
So I didn't realize y'all announced who it was about, and I was live talking about this live, and I played your video, and her picture popped up, and Dalton's like, "Hey, man, you didn't warn us about the jump scare." And I'm like, I didn't realize they announced it.
Yeah, we waited till last minute to leave the surprise and suspense of who it was going to be about.
Yeah, well, that was a jump scare when I was playing the video, thinking it was the one earlier where you didn't say who it was about, and then her picture popped up.
There
Well,
she
y'all are
is.
welcome.
Welcome in, y'all, tap the screen and share the live please. Hey Melody Rose, hey Birdie. Lisa, hello. Rammer Jammer.
Hey, ma'am.
Are you coming up, Birdie?
I invited her.
Okay. Newton 47.
Hey Hope, hey Sunshine Smiles. Welcome in everybody. Tap the screen and share the live please.
That's the live of.
Hey Sydney.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, nope, Hope, it's today, sorry. Well, thanks, Amanda. Aren't you sweet? We do our best. Amber, are you meaning to request a box, or is that an accident?
I
Hey,
think that
Tanya.
was an accident. They immediately went away.
Oh, okay. It's still showing for me, so I wasn't sure. Hey, Amber. Hey, Slothy. Yep, tap my face, y'all. Tap the screen, share the live, please.
Fallon, you got your itinerary ready or what?
I do. I'm just waiting for a check for the rules. Rules of engagement.
Just give everybody a couple minutes to get in and then we'll get started. Hey, Christina. $5 a tap. Hey, Adam, how are you? Adam will be up here later to speak, everybody.
Great.
Awesome. I love that. Adam, knock it off.
$5 a tap? I could retire. But unfortunately, the gifts are off, y'all. We don't turn gifts on when we have awareness lives.
No, we're going to do awareness correct, and we are not going to make anything off of spreading this lovely awareness to save people, okay? When we do our shenanigans live, that's different. We're just goofing off and having a good time. So we don't worry about it that much. But when we're doing something like this, we're down to business.
Thank you, Sunshine. Keep tapping, y'all. Hey, Jules, welcome in. Melody Rose, hello.
I meant to say hello to besties with Mama Care Bear, and I put help. So my bad. I really don't need help, just so we're clear.
No, you need
I
help.
do need help, but y'all can't help me.
Y'all keep sharing out the live as much as possible, please.
Yeah, we'll give that warning now. Keep it cute in the comments, or Amber Victoria's got you. So be careful.
That down at the bottom, it says Jules has shared this to more than 10 people. Bashful shared it out to more than 10 people. I love
Hey, Tortoise Queen, how are you? Thank you. Welcome in. Got my snacks and drink ready. Well, good. Share. Make sure you share with everybody.
If there's anything, if we do screen sharing and stuff and you have issues tapping, just everybody remember to tap on Checkmate's face. And it will keep the live going. If there's any issues with tapping and accidentally requesting, if you just click on her box, it won't you up and have you request a box or anything crazy.
And in case anybody wonders, my Walmart order just got here.
Well, that's good to know. Did you get good snacks for all of us? Start passing them through the boxes.
It's
Let's
just
go.
laundry soap and stuff like that. It's nothing fun.
Well, we're not doing the Tide Pod eating challenge today, so.
Who paid for it? That's a secret, Amber. Hey, Disturbed. Tap and share, y'all, please. Tanya Brew Crew, thank you for sharing the live out. That's all I see down there.
Tanya sent it to everybody on her friends list.
Awesome. I love it.
Perfect. Yes, we love it. All right, y'all, mods, do not block anybody, please. Don't let anybody up in the boxes. I'll take care of all that. That way nobody gets blamed for not letting anybody up. Keep it very respectful in the comments, please. No cussing. Don't go crazy. We're not here to body shame. We're not here to, hurt anybody. We're just here to help.
Can we reiterate that if anybody does get out of line, they will be muted for a short time. If they do it again, they will then be muted for the entire live.
No, Adam, you may not have a block. You're a mod. Hey, Guardians. Okay, with that being said, tonight's live is about Boobear. Does everybody know Boobear? I'm sure. What is block? Well, that's when you get kicked out of the live and you don't get to come back.
Oh, Lord. Do you have a good screenshot to put up of her face, Trolla?
Oh boy, now you're asking a lot. I might have one or two maybe somewhere. If not, I'm sure my buddy underneath me, Caught in 4K's, got plenty as well.
Yes.
Please
So
keep tapping and sharing, y'all.
can you throw? Do you want me to do it? I don't have a ton, so.
How do I do it?
Green screen? You're not a green screen?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it down here. It updated and now everything's all different and I'm so confused.
I love
Where
when
are
shit
the
like
buttons?
that.
I don't understand.
I think I have the one that I put in the video. Hold on.
That's
Okay.
fine. That'll be perfect.
I don't know how to do it.
Man, y'all already got it up to 31K. Awesome. Thank you.
While they are looking that up, to touch on what Checkmate just said about tapping, I want y'all to know that it is going to be crucial to tap when we play the audios that you will hear tonight. They are so bad, and it's going to be important that you guys know that if this live stream goes down, we go to Checkmate's 3.0 account immediately. As soon as we go down, we'll reconvene back over there. If we go down over there, then we will go to Trolla's account, and she is in the box, so you just click her at if you are not currently following her. Some of the content is going to be so upsetting to many of you, and this is one of the reasons why we're bringing awareness to Boobear tonight. It has been a constant struggle to keep some videos up of mine. Some of them didn't even make the first cut for the first 20 minutes of it staying up. That's how bad the language is. Now, Caught in 4K is in the lower box here next to Rammer Jammer. If you are not following that account, I strongly encourage you to, because you'll be able to see the highlights of some of the things that are being said over there. Because it doesn't stay up long when we post it on the accounts. Trolla, a little bit later in the broadcast, will show you where the entire footage of Boobear and anything that you're going to see tonight over on her YouTube. And she can put that screenshot up so you guys can go over there and subscribe for free to watch any downloads of any rewinds of Beggars and Scammers and any tea talk that's going on currently.
With that being said, if it is lagging and it is repeating, I'm sorry, there's really nothing I can do. You can go out and come in and see if that helps. Please follow, put a lot of time and effort into what we do, and to keep up with everything that we're doing. If you follow us, you'll see it all.
Yeah, if anybody, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, my box isn't lighting up for me. Just keep clicking on Checkmate's box for the tapping. And we are not going to show the actual videos. We're only going to play audio, but I promise you to tap during those times to save the live.
All right, Fallon, you want to start with your introduction?
I sure will. So, Boobear has been on the app as long as many of you have. So, I have clocked her right at 3 years. There are constant posts of her begging for money almost every other day. She is repeating single thing we have tonight that I'm sharing with you. She has said with her words, her mouth. And if anybody questions that, if Boobear comes in, I have invited Boobear to a box to speak. She has a backup by Sweet Pea. She comes in Scammers Lives. She comes in Awareness Lives and sits. Now, she gets really excited when people talk about Maggie because she's so excited that Maggie is potentially going to lose her benefits and her food stamps and things like that because she thinks that it's cute. She loves to hear bad things about Maggie and Faith and anybody else she can sink her teeth into. Now, is Maggie, but it was Tim and Angela. When she was over there supporting Tim and Angela, she was in the comments telling them, I love to support Tim and Angela. You guys are haters. You're this, you're that, and all the things. Now, Angela has messaged Boobear to tell her to keep her name out of her mouth. Lots of ugly messages. We have asked Boobear to post the messages because, see, Boobear doesn't tell the truth a lot. Matter of fact, I don't think there's any time that I've ever seen her running her mouth where she's actually telling any type of truth. Now, I have had people in my DMs tell me that Angela sends them nasty messages, so I do believe them because they send them to me. Boobear, she likes to bend the truth a lot. So much so that just recently she's actually been in a live and told everyone that someone has contacted the hotel that she is at, that her husband works at, where she stays there rent-free. That didn't happen. She said that someone called the authorities about the dog and the cat that she has that she never has money to feed or to take to the vet. That sounds eerily similar to what Tim and Angela claim has happened to them. And we know that Tim and Angela never tell the truth. And when they do, it always ends up being bent just to be their advantage, so it's not really totally the truth. So Boobear has that same diabetes situation going on. Boobear is currently begging on the app for $20 to get a pair of black pants for her work that she claims that she just got a job. On August 1st, she has a post saying, I got the job. Today is August 31st. She's still begging for black pants for the job.
Actually, she did switch up today, and she said she would forget the pants if somebody would send her money for food.
Oh, nice.
Because I did watch her today.
So, thank you for saying that. There is a gentleman who said that he does not mind to be using her name, and I will be able to put that screenshot up. For $25, Andy Davis was very nice. I don't know if you got a chance to talk to them in messages caught in 4K, but I did. He sent me a screenshot. He sent her $25 and then saw the videos of Boobear and her mouth, which, again, we're going to play that audio, and you guys are going to be shocked, and he was as well. He was very disappointed in himself. I invited him to the live. If he wants to come and talk, that's fine. He was very disgusted in the things that he heard because he truly believed that this woman who was sitting there begging for a pair of pants was really going to do something with her life other than beg. And when he saw all the proof, all the videos that he was tagged in, he felt like anyone would. And those are the people that we want to reach. So thank you for your comments, your tagging of people, the videos that you create, and the messages that you send to people with kind hearts like Andy. He just wished that he would have got them sooner. So with every single soul inside this chat, I want you to be thanked for everything that you've done. I'm sorry, I'm a little jet lagged. I just got off the flight. Andy's beating himself up because he feels like, and he used the word enable, not me, shockingly, that he enabled some bad behavior in which she was doing. And Andy's kind of right, because if people were not in there clicking like in her chat, egging her on, or supporting her in any way, like Andy did, she would be gone. She would be someplace else. And the amount of messages that I got from just sending people messages that I saw in her chat that were friendly, I am concerned because a lot of those people are intellectually challenged. And they're so kind and so sweet that anybody that's messaging anyone in the chat, you have got to be sure that you're being kind. You don't know who or what they're handling on the other end of that. So if you're coming at them saying you're enabling bad behavior, you're a horrible person, you got to remember you don't know who's on the other end of that. These people, they don't know. They did not know. They were just being kind like people were being kind to them. Yes, enabling is bad, but at the same time, you got to make sure that they know these people are exhibiting bad behavior. People like Tanya Heath, people like JJ, people like Izzy, those are her moderators. People like Randy that continuously go in there and hear the things that come out of Boobear's mouth. That's enabling. Not these people who just stumble across Boobear and she says she's got a job and she just needs $20 to get black pants to go to work. That's not enabling. Is there any questions about any enabling things? Because yes, I do consider going in there and clicking like enabling. If you're pushing her out to the FYP, you are pushing her out to people who don't normally see her and know that she's a liar. And that she has almost offended every single community that I could possibly think of right now other than the police.
That's absolute facts right there.
I also feel like when somebody like her starts naming every other well-known scammer on the app, well, so and so does it, and this person, and that person, and this person. I'm like, how would you know that unless you're one of them people? Like, you just told on yourself. You just want to try to make that money like they're making.
Definitely. And because she likes to use like Tim and Angela a lot for an example. Well, Tim and Angela do it, or she'll talk about, Nike or other people, and it's like, okay, because she was supporting them at one time until they block her and toss her aside. So now, the kissing their butt didn't work. So
I was going to say that. Let's also point out that she has been saying she's going to get a new kitten soon, too.
She has, yes, she said that several times. She's just waiting for it to be weaned. I mean, I'm sorry, waiting for it to get big enough to be weaned.
Sad.
Hello, Morgan. She is probably one of the most vile people that I've seen on here as watching scammers and beggars. She says the most off-the-wall stuff that I've ever heard.
I caught her on a stream, slick, talking dirty to RoboCop, aka Ron, and shaking her tatas in the camera like she was hoping people would like send her gifts or something. It was really weird. Her husband walked in and she shut up real quick and then ended the live.
Yes, that's something that she does very often.
yeah,
If
that's
he walks in, she ends immediately with no warning.
yeah, absolutely. Like she's trying to hide it from him.
Right. And not to mention the way she speaks about her husband is pretty awful. Yeah, I won't repeat it because it was pretty bad, but I do have it recorded.
Was it
I just have it
yesterday?
posted.
Was it yesterday when she was on? She was, tap my screen, share the live, send the whatever, and then she's like, she mentioned she's looking for a sugar daddy.
Oh, I didn't see that part, no.
Yes, I believe it was yesterday, as a matter of fact, and it should be on my YouTube. But she was on there, doing her spiel and everything, and she made the comment that she's looking for a sugar daddy, and I'm like, ma'am, aren't you married?
Yeah, that's the craziest part of it all is she is married. He does work. And she talks very badly about him. So I don't know if there is like problems within their household or whatever. You know, I don't really know, but yeah, she does speak very ill of him.
After seeing that one live where she was talking about she couldn't get her ID because she didn't have like bank or proof of residence or something, and he came in just going the hell off like 0 to 100, and it was like I don't know how she lets him scream at her like that. Like I would be terrified because it wasn't her fault why she couldn't get her ID or whatever, but he just came in and started screaming, and I clipped most of it, and I was just like, wow, I can't believe this is happening.
That's why I think that it's probably a toxic relationship. Um, just the way she speaks of him, and yeah, the little comments that I've heard about, you know, when he does come in, and if you do hear him, it's pretty vile.
Yeah, and Fallon and 4K, I know you guys can probably, she's mentioned multiple times as well, like, because they stay in a hotel, but the hotel they don't have to pay for because her husband, like, works for the owner or something.
Right.
So, mind you, they do not have to pay for, like, room and board, okay? So I just wanted to throw that out there that at least, you know, she doesn't pay to where she's staying right now. He basically works for it for them to have a place to stay, and then he also gets money.
If y'all have seen, she's been doing like room tours lately. I've got a couple of them on my page. If you're in that room all day, why does that room look like that? Like the least you can do is, you know, clean up a little bit. I wouldn't want to come home to that either if I'm working my ass off to pay for that room and you're just laying in the bed talking dirty to guys on TikTok hoping they send you money. Like I wouldn't be happy either.
That's true. The amount of begging and lies going on has been documented through every other day on Facebook. There is a pinned post on my account that shows I had to stop so the TikTok wasn't so long. It is page after page after page of I need $20, I need $25. Can anybody help me get food? Can anybody help me do this? And I finally stopped on December 23rd just to kind of see if there was a change in anything. December 23rd, 2024, where a lady, she was begging for Christmas dinner and must have gotten hold of the lady in DMs, and the lady sent her an Aldi's gift card, jackets, sweatshirts, cat litter, dog food, cat food, and some other things. And you know that it was Christmas time, so she probably got a little bit more than that. This is all the time. It is always something. $20 here, $25 that. And then she starts out this long, drawn-out dry beg. Well, I haven't been able to go see my mom since she passed away. I haven't even been to her graveside. I haven't done this. I haven't grieved. It's mind-blowing the amount of, when you scroll back through her Facebook, that you just see beg after beg after beg. And then she's posting GoFundMes for herself, and then she will talk about the GoFundMes when someone in the comments on her TikTok live says, well, why don't you just create a GoFundMe and put it on TikTok? She did have that, and she complains about it. Well, when I got it, I got a bunch of haters telling me that I didn't need to do this and I'm not going to get that. And I just get haters and bullies. And guys, she starts getting money when she starts saying haters and bullies and Shop Your Mama and Maggie and Tim and Angela. And when she starts naming off all these people, because she's in our lives, she's in Beggars and Scammers' lives. Right now, she's really hot and heavy about Sean, Gummy Bear. And for some reason, she likes the way that he gets money for his alcohol. But she's using people like Maggie and Tim and Angela for like a rage bait. I know that I'm going to jump around a lot on this, so I will retouch. If you guys see a question and I need to stop, I'll jump back over to that as well. But in June, June 2nd, she claimed that she lost her food stamps. Thank you, Trump. And someone messaged her and said, well, I thought that you were a staunch supporter of Trump. She said, not anymore. And so people started asking her questions, and I'm going to post that on on my TikTok so you guys can see anything that we say as far as receipts, because we're just going to play the audios, not the actual clips. And they said, well, usually you would get some type of letter if you were going to get your food stamps cut off. Come to find out, the very next month, on July 28th, she's begging for food, but said, my food stamps, I ran out. It's the 26th, and I need to get some food to last me over to the 2nd till I get my food stamps. Then the very next month, on the 26th, she's begging for food, because she said she doesn't get her food stamps till the 2nd. So August 2nd's coming around, she'll be getting her food stamps. At what point in there did she say she lost her food stamps, but yet she's getting it on the 2nd of every month? That was another lie. That came off of her Facebook, her words, black and white. Again, nothing Boobear is saying is the truth. And Boobear, if you're licking the window, come and talk to us, because I've got questions. You're not going to be able to answer any of the questions, and you can lie about everything that you want, but everything you've said is a lie until you can start proving otherwise. Someone sent you money last month for food, and you bought manwich, hamburger meat, a Mountain Dew, and some buns. You had to show it because people were saying that you went and bought and used it for rugs. On that topic of rugs, you said that you're 420 friendly and that you've been sober for 3 days from the hard stuff, and that there was no one in Ohio that really does that where you're at. Now, keep in mind that I want everyone to know that Boobear tells everybody her business, where she's at, down to the place that she's staying at. That's none of our business. It is our business when she's on social media and she's trying to beg good, kind-hearted people for their money. Kindness isn't weakness, and we're the reason we're going to stand in between those kind hearts and you getting money, Boobear. You're wrong for what you're doing. You're wrong for treating people as badly as you are. Your sister, Amy, y'all hear me when I say this. Her sister, Amy, has more accounts than Matilda, and that should blow your mind. I stopped with my Excel spreadsheet on Amy's accounts at 87. 87 Amy accounts. And then she's using her name. If you see that come in, please ignore it. She is in a group home. She's very sweet, but she's very vulnerable. And we do not condone anybody using her sister like she uses her. Her sister is in her comments trying to talk to her all the time. And maybe that's why she has so many accounts, because maybe she's thinking that her sister's not seeing her. I don't know. She's only talked to her 3 times in the comments that I've seen. So I struggle with that a bit. And I think that's where I started to get angry with Boobear. Because first off, you're lucky enough to have a sister. And second off, because she's a vulnerable adult, don't treat her like she's any less. Because she should be the most important person in your life. So that tells me where the lack of a good heart comes from Boobear. You don't treat your blood in such a way that they don't matter. Guys, if I'm missing comments, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my notes as well. She does have 2 animals. She has a dog. She has a cat. The dog currently has an infection on its behind. She finally did get some type of medicine, which is a generic kind, which medicine is medicine. Anytime you're going to treat your dog with medicine, it's important. But I don't think that a huge boil should have grown on the dog in the first place. So whether she treats those animals well or not, I can't say. I do know that she begs for cat litter often. She begs for dog food often. How she treats the animals, I don't know. She did say that she was going to go to the vet and get some type of $12 a month insurance plan so she could take them into vet care. So that is always a good thing whenever you maintain your animals and care for them. The videos, I think, are important because you're actually going to hear the amount of vileness coming out of Boobear. The first clip I'm going to send, am I sending it to you, Trolla?
Hey now, maybe caught in 4K because she can play the sound. Do you have your laptop by you caught in 4K?
Do hold on.
Okay. I think it'll just be easier because I am not set up right now to do that. Sorry.
Okay.
Nancy, I'm not really sure how old she is exactly. Does anybody know?
Yeah, she's 53.
There you go.
A specific one you want me to find real quick?
The one I want played first is the faith interaction.
Okay. Whoop.
You guys have been paying this? Hold on just one second, Cotton 4K.
Okay.
The audio that you're about to hear, I don't want to fight in the comments about this. I want you guys to know that, in my opinion, Faith is a huge scammer. I have seen receipts. I would not ever BS you guys. That to me is a situation where someone is taking advantage of other people's kindness, and it has nothing to do with faking illnesses, disabilities, any of that, because that girl is as smart as you and I. There's no impropriety there with her brain activity. She's a very strong-willed person. She knows what she wants, and she wants money. So I don't want to fight about that over here. Faith is a scammer as far as I'm concerned. The interaction that you're about to hear, though, the way she was treated was wrong. Okay, go ahead, Cotton 4K.
Okay, I'm almost there.
Okay.
Guys, please make sure that you tap, tap, tap during this audio. Keep the live going, please. Thank you very much.
Yep. I'm sorry, my laptop's going a little slow.
Just tap on Checkmate's face to be able to tap. If you're hitting anything else and it's saying, giving you a message, tap Checkmate's face.
Oh, I'm close.
Yeah, and Fallon, maybe for your next clip after she plays this one, if you want to tell her so she can go ahead and get it ready while we're talking or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you.
Alan, if you want, send me the links or to the videos if you already have them, because I know you did, and then I can just send them to 4K so she can just pull them up as we go, or
Yeah, let me go do that.
Okay.
Whoops.
Please tap the screen and share the live, y'all. Keep it alive. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for being respectful. If you have any questions, just keep spamming them in the comments and we will see them. And we will try to answer them as best as we can. Does she really have a job? I'm not really sure. I don't think anybody's really sure at this point. She showed no proof that she actually has a job.
Yeah, she's mentioned 2 different sandwich shops that she works at, and I don't see those sandwich shops being combined in competition with each other. So I don't know.
I agree, Sunshine. Thank you, Denise. Happy Labor Day weekend. Yeah, you can report the cash apps, of course. That helps. Report the cash apps. When she starts going crazy, report her live. Thank you, Dalton, for following us. We appreciate you.
Yeah, and when y'all go in to report a live, Make sure you hit the appropriate boxes, and if it asks you to comment, use their own words that they have said. Like today, she talked about unaliving herself. Well, type it out exactly the way she says it, and it seems to be more effective than just hitting bullying, harassment, or hateful ideology.
We really appreciate all the tap shot, all the shares. Thank you. Hey, Barb.
Fallon, I can see what you're sending me screenshots of, but I have access to all that. I'm just trying to figure out how to send the links to 4K.
Oh, okay.
You have her on Discord. I don't, so I don't know if you can just send her the links.
Oh, I didn't think about Discord. I don't have Discord on my laptop though.
Are you logged on to an account on your laptop?
Yeah, I'm on my 4K account.
This one?
Yeah, because I'm looking at my videos.
Okay, so if I send you you probably will know the links if I send them, so hold on.
Okay, I'm still
And
looking.
you guys can start doing whatever, and I'll just forward the links to your messages.
Okay.
Okay, so I haven't started talking to her except for like one day ago. So, but my Discord is all screwed up, so I need to go. Give me a second. Let me go see if I can find you because I just realized you had another name. So hold on.
Oh yeah, it's not this name on Discord. Lord, I was just trying to eat my Chinese. I wasn't ready. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I have the videos, so it makes sense to just have me play them.
Hey, little man, how are you? Good evening.
Okay. I think Trolla just sent it to me.
Hey, Morgan.
Messages.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Messages. Trolla. Okay. Oh Lord, she just sent me 6. Alright, are we waiting on them to come back?
Yeah, we'll wait for Fallon and see if she has anything she wants to say before the clip, and then we'll go. That's okay, Dalton. No problem.
Oh.
Okay. I want to keep in mind if there's anybody in here that agrees with anything that's about to be played, unfollow me, block me, don't ever talk to me. Treat someone like they are less than for no matter what they look like, how they talk, different language, different color. I don't want to be associated with you. So go ahead and play that clip.
So the one where she was on Faith's live going off on Faith.
Okay, let me go find that one. And
I tagged you in it, but I know you probably get a lot of tags, but I'll continue to try to look.
okay. Fallon, Rammer, can you cover for me and I'll be right back.
Where did Trolla go?
She was sending me videos, but she didn't send me the right one.
Yeah, Fallon got kicked.
She sent me ones that we need, but not the one we're wanting right now. So she might still be looking. She's probably just sending me like all the Boobear videos, honestly.
Possibly. There's so many.
I do have quite a bit, but I'm bad about. I just want to record them and post them, so I'm bad about not putting titles on them sometimes. I need to get better about that. At least like dates or something that kind of like says what the video's about type stuff, so it's easier
Go ahead and, since I did mention that she said she is 3 days sober from the hard stuff, but that she's 420 friendly, go ahead and play the one with her talking dirty to RoboCop.
Yeah.
And that way, that's going to start a ruckus. So the comments will calm down when we come back with the video.
Okay.
For Faith. Hold on.
And y'all, while this is playing, please be respectful. We're not here to shame anybody. We're just here to help people.
And this is clipped off of me streaming this. So you're going to hear our reaction from my watch. We do watch parties. So you're going to hear our reaction to it too. So, because I had to clip it off my stream. Why is it not playing? Oh, here we go. Okay. It's supposed to be playing in a second. It's Boobear. Oh, let me turn it up.
We don't talk about that stuff here.
I didn't see nobody get muted.
Like and share.
I can't show comments yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jennifer. I'll go grab that video and post it.
Before bed, so I can sleep. Thank you, Tamara. It is called Dark Ruby metallic hair dye from Walmart. Oh yeah, RoboCop.
Here
we
it
gotta
comes.
Get together sometime.
Oh.
Period.
Pops in everybody's life.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I love smoking me a blunt.
Oh my God. Sorry, y'all.
And then get a little horny.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Shut
Oh
up,
my
you
God.
nasty woman.
Everybody F1 in the chat. F1.
One
We
and
love
tap.
Sweet Shop. And
We're about
tap.
to, we might have to.
We don't talk about that stuff
Okay,
here.
so
I
that
didn't
was
see nobody get
that
muted.
was that clip. I sadly did not, because it lagged really bad. I did not get to clip the last half of that where her husband walks in the room and she gets real quiet and starts acting real funny. And then me and my people watching are like, uh-oh, what's going to happen? And then Ron is in the chat and he's like, you're just going to talk to me like that with your husband there? And she was like, yep. And then she was like, all right, guys, I got to go. And she got off the live. And I was like, her husband had no clue what was going on. But the minute he walked in the room, her whole tune changed.
As it usually does, right?
Yeah, but that was wild. We watched that in real time. So that was pretty wild. Trying to see. Because the one that we need with the faith thing is not.
Birdie.
Yeah, we wasn't ready for that whole smoke up and get. I was like, ugh. Oh my God, no.
Y'all, Trolla got kicked. I got kicked.
It's kicking you out? Oh, I thought you guys were leaving to get links or something.
No, it like literally threw me out. I was like, what? And so I had to come back. I don't know what's going on. It booted me right out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we played the RoboCop one.
Okay, you should have the link for Faith.
Who sent it? You?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Once I go back to messages, I'm going to have to start all over with scrolling through my.
Trolla, did you get it?
No, she didn't get that one.
I sent it to her when I sent it to you.
Okay.
It's in the IG, though, Trolla.
Thank you all for tapping the screen, sharing the live. We appreciate you.
Did you send it to my other account?
I just forwarded it to you, so it should be the very last message I sent you.
Okay, I'm looking. Oops,
I sent it to you though from my backup because I can't do it. I don't want to get booted again on this one.
Okay. What's going on with this? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Thanks, Kim. Okay, she said here. Let's see. Oh my Lord, my laptop's going slow. Is it gonna load?
So sorry for the technical difficulties, y'all. Amanda said that she could play it.
Yeah, because what? Oh, wait. I think this is it. It's coming up now. Yep. Okay.
Be
Here.
brought down? We can say things about you, little girl. Hey, because that's what you are, little girl.
Listen, okay? You don't get to sit here and act like I was the one who said something. I told you, I'm sorry if they offended you. You need to realize that people are people and they're going to say whatever they say. I wasn't here half the time. Do not blame me for something that didn't come out of my mouth. Seriously, please. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm not calling you any names. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm sorry if they hurt you. All you had to do was say I was really hurt and I would go talk to them. Like, that's it.
Hold on. It's not over.
Max is the person who called me names, and a couple of other women that were on your live.
Okay. Okay. I'll go talk to Max and I'll go talk to them. Okay?
Because that is very disrespectful. I took care of my mother, taking care of until I had to put her into the fucking ground.
I understand.
You know what that's like, losing your mother?
No.
I bet you
I
don't.
understand that.
That's why my teeth look like that. Because I did not take care of myself. I had to have a surgery that I put off for months because I had to take care of my mother and my sister.
Boobear, I understand that. All you had to do was.
So you better take care of the problem. If I ever hear this coming up in your lives again, you disrespected people, or you letting people in your lives disrespect other people, I will confront you on it.
So, somebody named Elizabeth joined the box at that point, and Boobear dropped. But she said that she lost her signal. So that's pretty much like the end of that one.
They were battling, and I want you to know that Boobear had mentioned Faith's name several days before that. So Boobear knows what she's doing, and I think she thought she was actually going to be a little bit more prepared than what she was when she went up and attacked Faith that way. Boobear has a way of playing a professional victim. Everybody's always coming at Boobear because, again, the video that's floating around that where I invited Boobear and her husband to a box to come talk to us, it's not about what she looks like. If you have an ugly heart, you're ugly inside and out. It doesn't matter if you're a supermodel. If you act like that to anybody, you're ugly on the inside as well as outside, because your heart's going to show through with everything that you say, everything that you do, and how you act. There was no reason whatsoever why she should have attacked her in that way. Now, like I said a few minutes ago, and everyone on the panel found out that she has offended almost every community that I've witnessed except for the police. I don't know if it was today or yesterday where she called someone I don't even know if I can say it. Y'all tap the screen. She called someone, looked at their profile picture, and said that they are looking like a transvestite.
That was yesterday.
Yep,
For her to use that term in a derogatory manner is disgusting. Because that is a community of people who have good hearts. They are human beings. You treat somebody like that, you're wrong. I've heard her talk about people of color. I have heard her talk about how for her agency, and I'm still actively looking for her agency. I have not had any luck finding out who that is as well, because once I do, I hope that I can clip some of this live here and send it to them. Apparently her agency wanted her to read a script for Iran shipbuilding, and she refused to do it, and she was talking badly about her agency. This is not the first time she has talked badly about her agency. She's so frustrated that she keeps getting banned or restricted for the stuff that comes out of her mouth and that her agency doesn't know about. But I guess somehow or another agencies are able to get you unbanned in a very short period of time. And she reaches out to them and says, I'm being bullied, I'm being picked on, I need help. And somehow she gets her live access back. So she's talking about people of color, she's talking about communities, she's talking about people, period, which she has no business to do. I'm going to jump back a little bit on the job. While I was out, when I got kicked out, I heard somebody ask if she really had a job. We truly do not know if she's lying or not. 1 month ago, on June 2nd, there's a long post on her Facebook account that says she had walked off her job because she was mad at the manager there who kept telling her that she was too slow. She said that because she quit and walked off the job, that they told her she needed to withdraw her corporate complaint. So apparently she has a mouth that she knows where she's going. She's going to go above people's heads and go complain corporately to whatever reason. In this particular job, why I started looking at it, I only was noting because she was begging for shoes. She was begging for Cash App to get shoes, and people told her she needed to go to Goodwill, and she said, I will once I get the money. Everywhere she goes, there seems to be some type of conflict, and I've mentioned this to several people before, and I've said it in lives. If there's 10 rooms and there's a problem in 9 of them, there's a common denominator in the rooms that you're in, and it's you. But you can see just the way she acts with just a phone in her hand, thugging. There's no reason to act that crappy towards anybody that you're never going to see the whites of their eyes. But can you imagine when she acts like that in real life? Now, her husband, when he comes in the room, like Rammer said, as soon as he hits that door, she is off. There is no warning. There's no nothing. She just turns that phone completely off. So I don't know if there's a conversation where he tells her, don't be online begging, don't be online talking about me, don't do any of this. But she puts her entire world out on the internet. You can look when she's sitting on the bed, you see the sign in the background, the picture. Those pictures are all over the internet from where their hotel is. She tells you what town she's in. She tells you where she's at, everything. The last job she had was at a pizza place. And she comes on live and says, I'm not telling y'all where I'm working, sitting there with a box of pizza, eating it. Then she comes and says, I'm not telling y'all where I work, and then proceeds later on in the night to tell you where she's working. If you just listen long enough, they put their entire world out there. But it's not only that. I say all of that to tell you this. She's putting her business out there, but there are people in that town that hate those 2 people. So anything that's going on this internet, if you're in here to cause any type of fuck shit, unfollow me, block me. You don't belong here in awareness, because the only reason that we care about telling kind-hearted people is to lessen the victims and make sure that there's no reason that they get lied to and give their money over. Because once Boobear, people like Boobear, get you in the DMs, she goes on this long drawn out, I had to put myself on the line, and I didn't take care of myself, and I didn't do my surgery, and we don't have shoes, and my husband's mean to me, and everybody in the town hates me. And people start throwing money at her because of the dry begging and the communication that she's having with them, that her whole life is horrible. She's got her room paid for. She gets food stamps. She gets SSI. She's telling you all of this. But if you're not watching her repetitively, you won't know, because each day she's telling stories that conflict everything she says. She will tell you one day she gets this, and the next it's cut off. But then the next day she's getting it, but then she's getting food stamps on the second. There's people funneling through her chat because people are clicking like, people are commenting, people are asking her questions like, do you have a job? If you just listen long enough, she will tell you. She's going to tell on herself in the next few days. And boy, if she doesn't come in here tonight, she's going to come and scream and yell about the videos. Because if you watch her videos, she's just as vile in her videos as she is in her live. She does not give a damn what she says. I don't know how anybody like that has an agency. The next clip, if you will play for us, will be just the clip from today. Do you have that clip? You're right, Princess Peach. Another Fei.
I did not see her live today. So I missed today.
Okay, let me go grab that.
In fact, she actually shared that live to me on my main account because she don't know who I am. But somebody's gonna snitch on me. I don't care because I've got her own troll accounts too. But she actually shared that live to me. But I saw it a whole hour after she got off.
Thank y'all for tapping and sharing. I'm sorry I was talking to my child, but what I missed that last part.
Okay, the only thing that's relevant on this live, this audio clip, we don't need to find. It's just her saying that she's mad at her agency because she was banned again because of the haters. The haters did this again, and she wanted us to know that if we were proud of ourselves for getting her restricted and her live banned for begging for her pants, and that she doesn't even care about the pants anymore. She just wants something to eat. And the whole thing that I wanted to make sure we noted on that was that she does still get food stamps. So if she comes on here in a couple of days and says that she doesn't, that's incorrect.
Yeah, her rant today was when she lived near Chicago. She said that her case was still open there, and that's why she can't get food stamps in Ohio now, which is all contradictory to what she said in the past.
That live that I'm sending over to you right now, Trolla, is hung up. It's just a blue line at the top of my screen, so it's going to take a second. It's the Tory one caught in 4K.
Yeah, I got that. By the way, we're like almost at 200K.
Great job, you guys. Keep clicking like. This one is going to be bad. Y'all get to tapping.
I think they're all really bad. There's just some worse than the others. I mean, it's insane. There's not one live of hers that I have been in that has not been vile.
The way my freaking mouth dropped when I was watching this and recording, I was in shock. I was like, ain't no way she thinks she's about to get away with that. And as I'm going to report her, she ended the freaking live. So at the beginning of this, she's talking trash about this girl named Tori. She said she was going to help her before and she didn't.
And see.
And then I'm going to fast forward to where Tori jumps in the box. This is where it gets good.
Asking for stuff, and when someone's trying to help you, you're fucking.
I went too far.
Okay, I'm not sure where you get like asking for stuff, and when someone's trying to help you, you're fucking rude. That's not being rude. I'm just telling the truth. No, you're being fucking rude. Okay, Tori. No, okay. Goodbye. Yeah, you're not getting shit, bitch. Eat shit, bitch, and die. Shit, bitch. Stupid. See what I'm talking about? She's the rudest bitch. She thinks that she knows the truth, and she's just a damn liar.
This young lady was actually asking her questions about a Walmart pickup. Could you do a Walmart pickup? Could you get it delivered? Could you? I truly kind of believe she was going to try to help her, because I had her name written down to be able to message her and say, wait, hold on. Before you help her, let me just give you some footage of some previous interactions that you may want to reconsider. But it is your money after all. At the end of the day, I just want you to know this is the type of person you're dealing with.
Well,
She
according to Boobear, I think she said that Tori offered to help before and then never did.
She did say that. Yes.
I have this, I'll play for you. This was from today about the Tory. Hold on one sec, okay?
Thank you, Trolla.
My message
If you
now.
can hear it.
She's calling corporate of the motel where I live at and going to try to get me kicked out. But this isn't corporate owned. This is privately owned. This motel is privately owned. It may be corporate, but it's privately owned. They ain't going to do shit. So go ahead, try to get me kicked out, Tori Nicole. Go ahead, call the government. Say I'm frauding the government. I'm not receiving any benefits, bitch. Michael Bukowski, welcome in. I'm not frauding the government like Maggie Foster. Real people need real help. Like today, I don't have any goddamn food. But I'm not going to ask anybody for help because nobody's going to help me. They're just going to call me a liar, a beggar, and a scammer. Going to call corporate. But bitch, I guarantee you I ain't getting kicked out, bitch. It's privately owned, bitch. So try all you want, bitch. Call the government, bitch. I'm not getting benefits, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
So that was that was today.
Yeah, that
The amount
was.
of- The amount of times she said the B word got me hella triggered over here. I'm cracking up.
Video that I am trying to find right now that every other word was GD. GD this and GD that and GD. I mean, it was so bad that I don't know how her stuff stays up. I could put the exact words she says on my page, and Fallon, you've got a scarlet letter, red band, and I go down. And then I've got to fight with TikTok to try to get my stuff back up. And then the very next video, you're not eligible for the FYP, which I don't care. I only want you guys to push it out for people that may come across and recognize Boobear's face and get the hell out of her live. She does not need to be on this app. Anybody that
Absolutely
treats... Oh, sorry, checkmate.
No, I'm sorry. I was just agreeing with you.
Anybody that treats anybody like that, but then can get on a video and put this out, you know, the live highlights of her when she gets a good gift from someone and she does a highlight, she's talking in her live so disgustingly that you can't even highlight the live that you got because you're being disgusting. But she puts it out, and I don't understand why people continue to go in there. JJ or Chelsea or Ricky. Why go in there? Why support someone's bad behavior when you know they're going to come across someone who thinks that she's really down on her luck just for a second and send her something they're going to regret, like Andy. Andy's still in my DMs thanking me and feeling horrible about himself when he did a good deed. I kind of almost wish sometimes I wouldn't even tell these people that these people are exhibiting bad behavior. And I'm sorry to tell you, please don't give them any more money of your hard-earned money. They're not just down on their luck for one day. There's a reason why. She's got everyone in the town that she's moving all over the place to because she's causing a cesspool where she's at with her mouth.
Yeah, I have honestly never tried to post a video of her because I know it will not stay up. And I don't need any more account warnings before I get a ban.
No.
So I'm good over here. I don't even think that it would stay up. I don't even think TikTok would approve it up. That's why I can't understand how she doesn't get flagged more.
I agree.
Which
I
I
don't
was in her live, I believe, yesterday, and she got flagged.
I don't know how my videos stay up, but this account is fairly new, and I'm on a permanent warning for LR. So I'm trying not to post her anymore. But somehow I don't get in trouble for Boo Boo at all. Boobear at all.
Well, I'm not even gonna chance it, to be honest. I'm sorry. I'm running on thin ice over here, anyways.
Trolley, can you put up
Here's an example. Hold on one sec. This is also from today. Just this is one way that she's, just being lovely.
I'll go hungry for as long as I have to go hungry. Maybe I could dig out of a dumpster to get some goddamn food. Nobody gives a fuck anyway. I'm not Betty, so you're being muted. Goodbye. Gay bitch, thanks for the rose.
Wow.
But yeah, I'll go hungry today. I'm not going to ask anybody for help anymore. I'm not going to ask my husband for help. I'm not going to ask anybody for help because I'm just a low-life loser to everybody. So, Will in New York, thank you for the rose.
So that I just wanted to play that part too. About her with her. I'll go dig out of a dumpster, and then I'm not going to ask anybody for help. Not my husband. Nothing. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, do you have the one where you can pull up where she threatens her life?
May I say something real quick? We are not accepting invites into boxes right now, so if you want a box, you can wait till the end of the live, please. Unless we bring you up. Or you're relevant to this.
I don't have any of those clips, Fallon. So did you record it or?
I think I have it, and I think I actually titled that one because I said it was right after Tim did his thing in the car because the air broke or whatever, and I said, "Oh, she's pulling the Tim card with the smoothicide stuff." Let me look. Hold on, it's going to take me a minute to look.
While she's looking that up, I want everyone to understand that there is always an answer for whatever feelings that you have on this app. In real life, in anything that you do, there is always somebody out there for you to talk to, for you to vent how you're feeling, and it's important that you get those feelings out. When she plays this clip, if there is anyone in here that is going to be upset by the words, please leave. Just for 30 seconds, leave, and then come back. You're all welcome here. And it's important that you know that you're important and somebody is always available to talk to you. And resources are important. Reach out to any one of us in these boxes, your countermates in the chat. I promise you, there's always somebody here to listen.
I found it. Are we ready?
Tap, please. Checkmate's face, tap.
Here we go.
They want all that. Don't tell me. I fucking know. I've called them, motherfuckers. I'm sorry, but you go ahead. You call the cops. You go do whatever you're going to do. I don't support nobody named Becky. I don't know anybody named Becky. For 3 hours. I don't support anybody named Becky. Goodbye. To watch him and showing up at his work unannounced. I have Cash App if anybody wants to help me in my bio. So I can get some Pepto-Bismol or some pumpkin for him. And I don't support anybody named Becky. Goodbye. Nellie, welcome in, Nellie. I called the show because I'm not dry begging Peaches. Goodbye.
She's such a peach.
Yeah. This is a 7-minute video.
Maybe I can do a Walmart pickup for the dog. I'm in Alliance, Ohio.
But it's the build up to it.
Being a good pet parent is providing health care. Being a good pet parent, being a good vet is providing the health care for an animal when they're sick, whether the owner has money or not.
It usually only takes 30 minutes. That night,
It took 4 to 5 hours. So goodbye. Told me that he got pulled over. However, there was no ticket. No, I don't live near Kerry Walls. I'm tearing my soul out of my body. Yes, Pepto-Bismol is poisonous to dogs. You can't give a dog Pepto-Bismol. Goodbye. These people are fucking crazy. Yes, I have a way to Walmart. It's 4 or 5 blocks down the street. I called him about 25 times and messaged him and all. He never replied, so it felt like he was just pushing me away. JJ, thanks for the rose. Thank you for the you're awesome.
Gosh, I wish that TV was louder.
Check a local animal shelter or rescue. Some have free vet care. I only have 1 cat. So, I watched that tape and I'm like, man. She just survived a health scare. All of her siblings died in September. I have 1 cat. All her siblings died in September from kidney failure, and she was almost dead herself, but she was granted a miracle to live. Weren't you? Yeah. No, they don't hate me. They love me, don't you? Yeah, you're mama's baby, aren't you?
So there's people in her chat saying that her
pets
pets wish they
Love
were
her of you.
unalive to
Goodbye.
get away from her, and that's
You
not
people are
okay
sick
either.
in your head. Fans in the audience. Yeah, Ma. Because we were stressed out. We got kicked out of our home. We got kicked out of the motel we were living in. We had to stay outside one day in 110-degree heat in their carrier for 4 fucking hours. That's why they developed renal failure. That was nothing on me. So I don't want to hear it. That was the most horrible time in my life. Losing my best friends I ever had in my life. Because we were homeless. We had to sit outside in 110-degree heat in their carriers for over 4 hours waiting for a goddamn ride. Because nobody would help me. I was by myself. And she's the only one that lived. She was granted a miracle and everything turned around for her. And she's very well taken care of. You can shut up, Angel Princess. Go to hell. Your animals deserve better owners. Go to hell. You deserve a better fucking... You know what? Your parents deserved a better daughter, huh? But they didn't get one. They got one like you.
We're at about
I had
5
5
minutes.
altogether.
It's almost there.
Will this alter her behavior?
Well, I'm gonna end my life because I'm just getting haters on here now. People just drag me to want to kill myself. That's what they do here.
Tap, 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 y'all.
People just drag me to where I want to kill myself.
Please tap the screen.
Oh, they want to die just to be finally free of me. You're fucking crazy. Go to hell, Trixie. That's the most cruelest thing somebody could ever say. They want to die just to get away from me. You're crazy.
I would have called yesterday, but
I could have called.
People just make me want to kill myself.
I should have called yesterday.
Nobody gives a fuck about anybody anymore.
Would have, could have.
Oh, go to hell, pretty as a princess. You know what? Your fucking parents wanted a better daughter, but they got a fucking shit-faced daughter like you, bitch.
Tap, tap, tap. Goodness.
Another year's passed. And when they do call, they say, I wish I'd called sooner. Call right now. Free information.
It's almost over. Got like 30 seconds left.
Are you between age 50 and 85? You can get whole life insurance.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Okay, you're gonna have to stop, Caught. You just got flagged. So you're gonna have to drop down and come back.
I got you.
They drive people
I'm
to kill
trying to
themselves
pause it.
and think it's
Okay,
funny.
bye.
I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna have to reset. May possibly. She's the only one that got flagged. So, just keep tapping, y'all. We'll wait for her to come back.
She's actually screaming at her chat. Someone in the comments was upset. The more she talked about those poor animals who sat in that kennel and cooked, basically.
I think that that was enough anyway on that part. So I think we can talk about it. I think at this point, everybody who's been in here can see how vile she is. So I don't know if I would keep playing her audio to risk everybody else's accounts.
Yeah, I think to save the live, we need to be careful what we played now.
Yeah, I think that was good enough to, at least to get the representation of the kind of person she is. And everything to, get that out there. But I think now would be more of touching base and covering everything and continuing forward. That could have been a trigger too for some people, and I understand that. So I apologize if that did trigger anybody, guys. But
I think
And Christopher, I'm sorry, I apologize. I was in the middle of trying to respond to your comment about Jordan Paul, but we got flagged again, so I apologize. I didn't mean to just say no. I meant to say no kidding.
my comments did not go through several times. I want you guys to know that 988 is
Okay, Christopher.
available should anyone need to talk. If you don't feel comfortable reaching out to someone you know, like us on the panel or anyone in the chat, 988 is a resource that you can talk to someone and they can get you some help. Please reach out to someone, anyone. When you talk it out or you write it out, it becomes less of a burden on your heart and on your soul. Someone's always listening and always available.
And y'all need to remember that that's what they do, right? They try to pull at your heartstrings. They want you to send money because they want you to feel bad for them. Research them. There's videos out there. Even if it's just one video, there's usually videos out there. Please research the person.
That's right. That TikTok search bar has started to become where there's videos out there where people are starting to use TikTok to search for things that you use in everyday life. So using that as a resource for yourself to key in their screen name to see if there's any videos out there, please use it. Don't just use it for just to see if there's scammers. Use it for anything in your life. Use it for if it's your thing where you like crocheting or baseball. There's a item on TikTok that you think you can get it cheaper. Type it into the TikTok search bar and go find your item. Go find your people. Go be with those people that are like-minded like you. You guys are my people. This panel are my people. I wouldn't want to do anything that would hurt their feelings or do anything that they thought would be improper. There's people that I'm still getting to know. Some of the people in the chat I don't recognize, or if they have another name that I didn't know. I'm still, people will send me messages and say, did you know about this or that? You guys are the reason that the communication goes around on this app, because maybe I didn't know, or maybe you didn't know, but now I've told you, or you're telling me something I don't know. Trolla and I, if we were having a communication and she says, well, I didn't know about that. Well, now we both know because we're both going to go dig into it. Use your resources around you to go find those things so you're more knowledgeable about what you're doing. Mark does a great job whenever he's sending messages out, just like he came in and said, hey, Jordan Paul's on there and she's looking for dog food again. Use what you know and who you know to get the information out. As you can hear through Boobear, she's not going to stop. You guys have to stop the people going in there. If they're going to come across there, it is because of the algorithm bringing people in. It is on Trolla's YouTube. Trolla, can you put your screenshot up of the YouTube so you can go and watch unedited lives of Boobear? Because, and I'm going to caution you with this, you've heard snippets of things and recordings of lives. Trolla has the full unedited lives, and it is so much more of that. A bunch of that. And I would caution you to clip it and put it on, make your own videos. But you're risking your account by putting it on there. That's why TikTok is not really the place for things like that. But the fact that we were able to speak on it and give you information, it's, you guys are the ones that are going to have to get this information out there. And Boobear, if you're in here on Sweet Pea account, or if you're window licking, I challenge you to come in and talk to me about why it is that you feel it's appropriate to assault people with your words every single damn day. You want to talk to somebody who's got an attitude? Come talk to me.
She got enough attitude for us all.
I do. I really do.
And I just want to say that again today, Boobear again used the same about the clip that we just listened to. It was again said today, and I just listened to it obviously because I was like watching it. So it seems to be something that she just easily throws out there, which is not okay. So anybody, I really caution you from even going in there and watching that. She's pretty vile.
Yeah, and I would encourage all of you, if you follow any of these people, please mass unfollow them. You do not need to follow them to watch them. You can Google their name up at the top, and you can click the live, and you can watch them from the window. You do not have to go in. You do not have to give them views, comments, taps. You do not have to support their live. Supporting their live pushes them out. It brings more people in. So please unfollow them if you're following them.
And keep in mind that the more names that I see in there, the more we're just going to call you out. Pittsburgh girl Andrea, you throwing her a heart me every day? That's sick. You were in there clicking like when she was calling people and telling them to DIE. That's sick. So every time I see you, Pittsburgh girl Andrea, when you're in her chat, or you're in Tim and Angela's chat, or you're in Maggie's chat, or Jordan Paul's chat, I'm going to call you out. And I have a lot of accounts, and I keep getting blocked on them. But every time I see you, Pittsburgh girl Andrea, and Randy, and JJ, and Chelsea, I'm going to say hi. And I'm also going to let you know you're wrong for leading people down this path to give people like Boobear money so she can lay up in that hotel bed and abuse her animals and talk shit about her husband and then cause havoc all around town. Not at all, Andrea. You're good.
Patty Bell, are you meaning to request up? Do you have something to add? Or is it a mistake? I don't want to bring you up if it was an accident. Oh, you have something to add? Are you still requesting?
She might have something to add.
I seen her there.
Trolla, there were a couple of people that had questions about your YouTube. They want to make sure to be able to find you.
Hey, yeah. It was just too serious. I was just telling people not to window lick because I farted on the window. That was all.
Girl, this is an awareness live. I'm going for her later. This girl, you can't take her anywhere.
I want to leave enough time for everybody to have Adam come up. It's very important that you use that TikTok search bar. People around the world are starting to use TikTok for their everyday life, for something they should buy, where they should go to eat, what they should do with their weekends, where they should spend their money. And it's always going to be a no for all of us with giving your money on the internet. If you want to give money so badly, go to your schools where there are kids squirreling away some of their lunch and putting it in their backpacks to take food home to their younger brothers and sisters that aren't of school age so they can eat. I want you guys to think about that when you're messaging people, to tell them please spend their money within their local community. Don't give anybody money if you can't see the whites of their eyes. But also think about those big round eyes of little kids who don't have enough food to eat at home, so they have to eat at school. I can't even imagine the things that happen for little kids during the summertime when there is no school. I'm glad that they have school communities where they can go to the school when it's closed just to have breakfast, so they have some willpower to go and play in the yard till school takes back in session. 50 cents feeds a lot of kids. Imagine what $5 can do. That $5 that you're going to give people like Boobear or Jordan Paul for something small to eat, or Beth Osborne, Maggie Foster, any of those people, any of those names you're going to hear come out of Boobear's mouth, hoping that she's going to get just a fraction of what these people get. Give it to your local schools. Give it locally to your vets who are homeless, who fought for your country. Don't give it to anyone on this internet, please.
Yeah, I mean, there's also numerous homeless shelters along with, that you can donate food to, money, your time. So yeah, if somebody's pulling at your heartstrings, look elsewhere. Because I don't think that if they were really that hungry and homeless, they would be on TikTok begging.
That's right. Guardians of Valor said right there's a right there.
Thanks, Dalton. How much more do you have?
No, I ended it. I'm good.
Okay, Adam, do you want to come up? And does anybody have any questions about Boobear that we could answer or try to answer or get you answers to?
Guys, if you type in YouTube and then the TikTok rewind, Beg Talk, Trolla's YouTube will come up, and then down at the bottom where the ad is, Dancing in the TikTok Streets. And that will come up that way. If you have any trouble, reach out to either one of us and we'll get you the right link.
You've never seen Boobear until tonight? Adam, did you want Guardians up here too?
Now that we're done with the Boobear, I know 4K does streaming, and I know J Paul's on, so if she needs to take off to go do that, she can. I don't want to hold her up.
Thank you. I was about to say I'm gonna go ahead and dip out, and so I can get on the J Paul. But
yeah, thank you so much.
I appreciate. Yes, thank y'all for letting me come up. I respect everybody in here so much. Fallon, you come with freaking receipts, and if anybody's doing anything, they can expect you to find out about it. So I love being associated with all of y'all, and I throw watch parties and I post clips, so if y'all need to follow me, you can follow me, and I will see y'all later. Peace out, Girl Scout, as J Paul
I
said.
would appreciate that people stay and listen to what Adam has to say, if you don't mind, please.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to take anybody. I'm sorry.
How you doing, Checkmate? How's everybody doing today?
How are you?
Good. How do you follow up what you guys did? That's almost impossible, you know? I mean, you guys put on an amazing live.
We're still learning, but we're trying.
Nah, and one of my questions is actually for Fallon while I think of it really quick. I did anybody with that Tim and Angela dog they left behind a while ago, did anybody ever end up finding a home for that dog?
So there are talks. There's one lady who is calling a vet in the Michigan area, and I haven't checked my messages. I've been out of town, and I've got a bunch of messages I still need to check. But Country Boy Snark also is working with someone, I believe, in the Michigan area as well. So I need to reach out and find out where we're at on that. So that's a great question, Adam. Thank you.
No, that's sweet because I think I even told Country Boy Snark or Country Life Snark or whatever it is that if somebody does find a home, I'll actually get the dog transported if it's
Oh,
um, it's
that's
kind of
awesome.
wild that they're talking to somebody in Michigan. But yeah, it was just an offer that was out there. Like I personally couldn't. I am a dog person, but I couldn't take a dog just because of the travels I do nowadays. So that's why I don't have one. But um, that's how I felt like I could contribute is to actually get the animal to somebody if a good home was found and vetted for it.
Absolutely. That's a great question. I'll go through my messages and then touch base with you on that, Adam, and then I'll reach out to Country Boy and see where we're. But there are two people in Michigan, so that's universe telling us something.
Yeah, it must be. Yep. Um, but no, you guys did a great live tonight on the person, and some pretty vile stuff that comes out of her mouth. I'll give you that. And I've seen her on a few times, but I honestly have not even watched her that much. But I've been kind of since I've been coming back in slowly. I've been working a lot on the back end of some of these things I can't really even post on here. It's a lot of the creepy men that are messing with the girls that are too young. And um I posted one recently and we got the account taken down, but I've been doing like a lot of that stuff, and some of that I can't even post just because it'll just get my account taken down. So it's I don't get to work on the scammers all the time. I like to take some of the more challenging stuff as well. And um I don't know, I just sometimes it burns out the brain though. And then I think I was talking, yeah, to Checkmate a little bit about it. That since I've been getting back more in it, I've just really been kind of disappointed. Like things have really changed over the last 4 years, and I don't know. I felt like I was even getting mad about it a little bit, and I kind of over the last 24 hours had to kind of just sit back and relax a little bit and understand that things change. But is it just me, or is it like even in awareness, is it really getting like toxic? And there's people that are doing awareness and just taking it really too far and actually being really abusive themselves. I mean,
Absolutely. It's absolutely gotten toxic. Um,
and I've talked to some of the OG ones, like I remember back almost 5 years ago, it was, I mean, I could count, there was probably on one hand, I could count how many of us were doing awareness, maybe two hands tops. And of course I did it for a couple of years and then left for like a year and was trying to wind things up with my business and stuff. But I know like a lot of the people from back then are gone because of that stuff and just how bad it got. And I don't know. I just didn't know if everybody else kind of saw it the way I did, and that it's just really, or maybe just other people are good at ignoring it and they don't let it bother them, and maybe that's what I need to do more. But I just wondered if it was me or not, because it's kind of was, I don't know, just the more I see it, just kind of pisses me off, and just I feel like it really takes away from the people that are trying to do awareness for the good reasons.
yeah, I completely agree. I don't understand the body shaming, the name calling. It's excessive. It's not just, a slip up. It's all through the live or videos. It's horrible.
I mean, I got my shades of gray that I've done over time too. I'm not perfect. I push people that I do content on. I obviously got to go on a backup account because usually I'm blocked before I even can even go in their thing for some
Right.
reason. I don't know how many times I'm blocked before I even somebody says go check out this person. I'll go check them out and be like, shit, they blocked me before I could even check them out. I don't know. It just so when I use my watch accounts or whatever, I don't abuse, I don't use like abusive behavior or harass anybody, but I do push on people sometimes to get them to react a certain way so people can see things and stuff like that. So it's not like I expect everybody has to be like, should be just courteous and calm and have us, like totally civil, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, so I don't think there's perfection involved in what we do or anything like that, but I just see so many people I'm just going to be honest. I mean, even in some of the comments tonight or people in the room, I'm saying I should say some names and stuff like that. I've just the past like week just seen so many images and so many things said and so many things allowed in people's pages and videos that like, how would you not say something against that? Or, like you said, if it's body shaming or somebody's made a comment in one of my videos in the last couple of days about, oh, that toothless guy, or, he's whatever, he's missing all those teeth. And, I immediately said in the comments, like, a lot of people have gum problems. I'm not going to knock somebody because of their teeth, but yeah, he did this, and I don't know. I'm just seeing a lot of it. And I know that the Adam, a bunch of people in there and drag you for it and make, and just talk shit about you. But I think I need to just kind of understand, like, as I get more back into it, like, I guess it's just different now. And I got to like, not take it so personal and just realize, maybe the old days of awareness are not the way they're ever going to be. And it's not going to be the same ever again. But like I said, I just wondered if people saw all that going on because I don't know. I think it's pretty shitty. I mean, the things that people say about each other and the things they say about even somebody that doesn't agree with them, or they are live streaming somebody and things in their own live stream comments, like they're sitting there agreeing with people, body shaming and making fun of people. Like, I don't know. I don't see how anybody really supports that. So I'm not going to keep rambling. Like I said, I wondered how everybody felt about that.
Well, I'm glad you said it, Adam. And I'm kind of hung up because I watched you guys from a long time ago, and the way that you guys taught the rest of us, you led by example. And myself and some of the middle G's, we're not OGs, we're just middle G's, learned by example that you guys set. And I was hoping that that was the way that it would continue. Now we've entered an era where we're calling out enablers, but, maybe we need to start calling out names specifically because they don't come over here and do that stuff with us. It's not in my comments. And if it is, then that's a conversation that you're going to get maybe in a DM. You're not called out publicly, but I don't want to start fighting and arguing amongst each other because there's enough of that, because I used to think it was because they wanted to put this information out first. I beat you about this information and don't use my stuff and don't do that. That's what it used to be about. Now I'm at a loss for the things that I see. How did we get here where if I speak to you and say, I really didn't think that was right, that you body shamed or said something about them being toothless, to now you're going to attack me? I don't know how we got here, but it wasn't because we accepted it, because it didn't happen before. So I don't know what changed. Did we
Yeah, you're kind of right. We didn't have to deal with it before. And, the times we did deal with it, we just abruptly shut it down. And we just, we would all just like I said, we kind of had a way where we were going to we would talk to you on the back end, kind of like you just said. Like, I would message somebody and be like, hey, that's not really cool. But then if you got a bunch of people that, you want to get, we just had a way we dealt with things back then, and it just never really got out of hand. But nowadays it's just, and in the app, actually back then, believe it or not, it was harder to do stuff like that. It seems like the app itself lets so much more go on now too.
Absolutely, yes.
We struggled back then with the video sometimes, like
Right.
I had to sometimes just make sure my video, like if I wanted to put something in it, I had to do it a certain way. I had to edit a certain way because I know it wouldn't pass. I knew it would get taken down. And
Right. And you had to be careful because you
I
would
don't
lose
have
your
to worry
account.
about that. It seems like even the app itself is really laxed, and maybe that's why people are more bold and cocky with what they say and what they do now too. So that could be a lot to do with it.
Can I just say hi? I have been dying to have this conversation, and anybody that comes in my lives know that I have very strong feelings about it. I'm still a newbie. Yes, I go live, but I am still a newbie in terms of time. But I'm old and I have some wisdom. What I think, some of it is because they can build a community rapidly by doing awareness. Rapidly. Because we are all trying to, like, for instance, similar to you, I feel bad for people who have digital in their name because they're going to get blocked immediately, if not blocked beforehand. So
Yep.
there's lives I can't go into as digital. So when other people are streaming or whatever, it's a benefit. We also started doing that so that they would have less people in their lives. And so that everybody follows everybody because we don't want to miss anything. And it has happened time and time again that someone joins awareness, gets a good following from it, and then they turn left. Or then they start doing the most because they want to be the one everybody wants to go and see. And let's be frank, not everybody has the level of maturity to handle it properly. And because people are just eager to hear and see and whatever, they will allow stuff to go by even though they know it's wrong because they want to see it. They want to be able to laugh. They want to be able to joke. They want to be able to say what it is they want to say that they can't do anywhere else. And so I always say that the tent of awareness is big enough for anybody that wants to join. And you don't have to like me and follow me. You don't have to like that person and follow them. But I feel like there are people who have come in who stand next to the trash can. And we only have the trash can inside so that it was easier for us. But they are so far over the line of what awareness was supposed to be about. And I don't have a standard, no longer have one. But I will say this. People who do it for the following so they can do something else with it don't last long. People who are serious about it, because for me, this isn't a joke. I don't see it as funny. I take it seriously. They don't end up lasting long. And I hope that remains, we keep that consistent. They don't last long. They shoot up in the sky like a firework, and in 2 minutes, they've already lost their light.
Yeah, that's actually absolutely true. Like I've seen so many people come and go that it's crazy. And I mean, um, even the ones that are there now that I know are a lot of the big part of the problem. You know, I know 2 months from now, 6 months from now, they might have 300 people and they're watching with them, and they might be cackling and laughing about all the comments and all that. But when it's toxic like that, it always does come to an end. You're absolutely right. I've seen it just I've seen so many come and go that way, and the people that are doing it the right way, they always stick around, and that's why I told Checkmate a while ago. I mean, I always told her she was doing it the right way. I mean, I think she was at one point. I don't know if she fully did leave or not, or was thinking about it, but like I flat out, I'll admit, I told her like stay and do awareness. I mean, you're one of the people that do it the right way. And Fallon, I barely know Fallon, but I love how she is so in depth, and I love how she calls out enablers because that's one thing I started doing back in the day. I don't so much go after them personally anymore, but I definitely like talk about the enabling aspect, and that's probably more of a problem than the actual scammer or beggar themselves. And it's good to see people actually focus on that. And I'm all for calling them out, because if you've been warned and you know that they're a scammer and you've been given proof and you still want to give them money, yeah, it's your money, but I'll drag you for it, you know. So, and digital, I've seen your stuff and I know you're very serious, and I really appreciate your words.
Oh, yeah. I just want to say one other thing, and then I'm just as a community to start challenging the mods, because they are truly the reason why they're able to continue doing what they're doing, because they block truth like it's a lie. They know it's true, which is why they block it. Now, I've always said, if somebody's being rude, nasty, body shaming, teasing you, being disrespectful, block those all day. But when you are blocking the truth, you are just as much the problem as the scammer and the enablers. And in my mind, the mods are the biggest enablers of them all. And what gets me is when they get mad, they will then leave them and try to come to us. Now, granted, whenever you wake up, I'm happy you've woken up. But think about the number of accounts you've blocked, muted, the truth that you've ignored, and now you want to come over here because you're mad at them?
True.
So I know that I've done a live about the mods, and it's probably time to do another one, because there are a few mods out here that are doing the absolute most. And I'm going to start writing some of them myself and asking them, how do you stand up and do what you do knowing everything that you know?
How many of you had contact you after the fact and say, I wish I had listened to you. You were right. This person's blah, 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 blah. You
I
know?
haven't had any mods do it, but
Oh,
I've
really?
had
Oh.
an incredible amount. Well, this is what I found out about the mods. They don't care when I talk about the scammers, but when I put their picture up, they don't like it. They're not happy about it because they want to be mods and just sit behind the scenes and do what they do. They want to get the praise from the person, but they don't want to be held accountable for it.
They also like the power it gives them.
Yes, absolutely 110%. I have never in my life felt the need to beg anybody to be their mod. Like, why are you begging?
Right.
And
Over
half
and
the
over
time,
and
do they
over
even
again.
really know these people?
No, they just want the power of being a mod. It
Isn't
makes
it
them
back
feel
to some?
special.
Isn't it almost back to sometimes like that parasocial type relationship?
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I talked about that on Friday. It is
That's
all
the
about the parasocial relationship.
that's the weirdest thing ever. I mean, oh my God, social media. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, I'm gonna drop. I gotta get up early, so thank you again, checkmate. Thank you, Fallon, Troller, Rammer, Nonsense. What was the young lady that did the videos?
Caught in 4K.
Caught in 4K. I appreciate what you guys do so much, and I think y'all know that. But I just want to say it out loud because you make sure that people know the facts from the front, the side, up, and down. And they can't come back later and say, well, that's not true, or I didn't understand. You guys are clear and concise. You make the points, and now it's the job of the rest of us to share it with the people we know so we can put an end to her nonsense. Because she is going to make it into the notebook so that she can make it on the grid. But thank you all.
On the grid.
Yeah, we absolutely appreciate you coming up. I mean, yeah, we've been doing this. Well, I personally have been doing this for a long time. I don't know. Oh, well over 3 years for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I did take a break for like 4 months, and then I was about to walk away again, and then Adam did message me. I'm still learning a lot of stuff, as we all are. But one thing I do not tolerate is disrespect to anybody. I don't care if they're scamming, begging, in a box. It's just not appropriate. You have to respect people. That's how I am in real life, and it's how I'll be on my platform.
While Adam and Digital were talking about the mods, and Trolla, Birdie, myself, and Hope, and Fern, we're trying to put together a live, hopefully next weekend, where we're going to have victim impact statements with just Janet and Nana, and Hope being a former mod for Kim Peters that took thousands from her and manipulated every situation with that, and then Hope, the procedure she used to be able to get some of that money back by theft by deception. And then even the victims that don't have voices with Fern from Country Boy Matt, she's going to come up and speak for Daisy and where Daisy is now and all the things she had to go through to get the love of Daisy. So we were planning on doing that.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, honestly. I'm glad you guys are doing that. Because I do believe that the mods are probably one, if not the biggest enabler of the scammers or beggars, because they are co-signing all of that behavior. Without their mods, they would be trolled horribly bad.
Yes.
So yes, the mods play a huge part of the enabling.
Yes. They're blocking the truth, and the truth isn't bullying as long as we're saying their words and proof that we know that we can find and back up.
Absolutely.
Be on your platform and continue where this is someplace where we can go and have a good time on the weekends, but at the same time help some people learn that kindness isn't weakness.
Right.
And to stop being treated that way.
I would definitely like to keep doing this. I think this is our third one now.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct?
Yes.
And we've had pretty decent numbers. They go up and down. And we do try to put it out respectfully, without any foul comments or shaming in the comments. So, and we've had pretty good success so far. I mean, for the most part, everything's been very respectable, very nice, and I'm very happy with that. So yes, we would like to continue doing this, hopefully every couple of weeks. It takes a lot of energy to put all this together, plus everybody works, so I don't know. As long as we can keep people engaged, I think that I would like to keep doing it. If Adam and Rammer, Fallon, Trolla, Birdie, Amber, all my mods are on board, I think it's a great idea.
I think it's great, the lives that you guys have done. I've caught a couple, I've caught pieces of your last couple ones because I've been busy, but I don't exactly know, like I said, Fallon and Trolla very well. I mean, like I said, I just not too long ago came back, but I love the work they put in, and it's just amazing to actually see like so many people doing awareness. And when I speak about all the negativity I see all the good positive things too. So please don't get that wrong, anybody. I really do see all like
It does.
yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, no, you're putting in the work. That's awesome. And Trolla always seems so very organized, and like when I hear you guys speak. So, I mean, it's great. And if anything, it's like I'm getting back in kind of slow. I've been working on I'm doing like attending a court thing live right after the holiday weekend on Tuesday to watch a guy get sentenced that we got actually put in jail, for one of the things I was talking about. And then I go back to Michigan. And so as I kind of get back more into the beggar thing, hopefully, then maybe I'll get my wheels back under me rolling, So I'll just try catching up with you guys.
Yeah, we would love to have you on board, for sure.
That'd be great.
Now, if we can get the penny fairy when he comes back, and hopefully Auburn will make a return, and then we can just get to business.
I was gonna message Auburn in the next couple of days, anyways, because I wanted to talk to him about something. But I thought I saw Penny did I thought I saw he did a video just not too long ago.
Yes, he's coming back slowly. He plans to come back full right after summer.
All right, cool.
So yes, I would plan on him probably coming back hopefully with a live would be my hope. So I hope everybody follows him. And, you know, he's an amazing creator. He's done a lot of good things. So yeah, I just really want to thank everybody for coming in, especially, you know, my mods. My mods is the ones that keep it going, answering the questions, doing the work down in the comments. Fallon, Rammer, Trolla, Adam. I appreciate all you, Birdie and Amber, Lisa, Melody, all of you guys. Thank you so much. Does anybody have anything else to say? Oh, we have requests. I'm sorry, I didn't see them. I am so sorry, y'all. I didn't even see those. Rammer messaged me and told me.
I was just waiting for it to like slow down before I accepted them. I just wanted everybody to be finished.
Yeah, no problem. Do you guys have something to add?
Yeah, I was just gonna say because I was trying to step away, but it's kind of hard. I just don't go live anymore. I've been wanting to. I just don't know. I'm just waiting for all the new TikTok rules, but I just will never understand why these scammers get away with everything, and all these new awareness pages. I don't consider them awareness pages because they'll sit there and stream and tell the people in the live to go say something to the other person, and the body shaming, like with Becky, it's sad. It makes me feel sad because that's not what awareness was ever like. And then there's the doxing, taking everything real life, and it's wrong. I liked it how it was before, and it's definitely changed a whole lot. And I would call out people, enablers, and then TikTok didn't force them before either.
No, not at all. Adam, did you still have something you wanted to ask Guardians while he's in here? Would you like for him to come up?
Oh, I passed through Tennessee a lot, and I was just going to basically tell him if he needed. I know he was going to take some trips over there, and saying any locations. I think I heard him one day say kind of where he stays. I think I'm only a couple hours from him, but I go through Tennessee a lot. If he ever needed me to pick up anything or drop any papers off for him, I didn't know if I was just going to tell him I could be of service to him if he ever needed it, but I didn't really have any questions for him. So
Okay.
Fallon. Somebody was just in here, but they left the stuff that I sent you, screenshots of stuff that she's part of Sean's little group.
Oh, Linda.
Yeah, she was just.
Hey, Linda, if you're window licking, come talk to me anytime, Linda. If you want to enable a grown, able-bodied man to sit there and drink himself away, come talk to me anytime. Anytime you're on a live anywhere, whatever name you're faking to be that day, come talk to me.
And the message I sent you was about Andrea, that she has another account.
She's definitely window licking. So
yeah.
Pittsburgh girl Andrea, you gifting somebody who's telling people to go and DIE, you're wrong for that. You come talk to me too.
But it's funny because when I asked to take a box, she left. Linda left.
Of course she did. Anybody who's enabling bad behavior, you're part of the problem. There's no reason that you should be in there, even with your words, telling them they're doing a good job. That's wrong.
To me, they have no morals because they know what they're doing. And why hide why can't they speak? Why they have to keep hiding?
Yeah.
To me, that's
maybe that live needs to be part enabler call out with Hope and Birdie, and the victim impact statement, so they can see that they're hurting good people. But the bottom line needs to be that stop treating kindness as weakness, because when people go in and they're kind, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not enabling. But when you're in there purposely trying to create new potential victims, that is a problem. That is enabling. So when they're in your messages and they're saying, I was just trying to be kind because everybody's bullying, to go back to Checkmate and Adam and Digital's point, if you're in there calling them names and talking about their physical features, then why the hell would you not expect them to get money? Because you're the reason they're getting money. That's just as bad as enabling in a good way.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I got off on a rant.
No, it's fine. I'm used to it.
I guess Fallon just made me think of something actually. Like when I was talking about watching some people's lives that are streaming, which by the way, I have to admit I was wrong back in the day. I did say like I felt that was kind of like harassment when people stream each other. It was or the lives. Well, it was kind of new to me, but then I got to realizing, my old self, I got to adapt with the times, and it is a way to not give engagement to them if people want to watch. And like you guys spoke about earlier, not giving them numbers for their algorithm and taps and stuff like that, and extra viewers in their room. So the people that are actually doing it, I see there are good people doing that. I'm totally on board now, and I kind of understand it better, and I see the reasoning behind it. But the ones where I'm speaking of that I see a lot of the harassment, a lot of the kiki giggling and stuff and talking crap about that person, it seems like it's a big soap opera in there, and it's just like a bunch of toxic people. And I believe that actually, when new people come in and see that, I think that personally draws more attention and gravitates people to the beggar. And I think it actually helps the person because it just turns it into a whole laughing matter that people want to go over and actually engage with them, and actually, whether it's to troll them or whatever it is, it's creating this whole cycle. And I believe it actually just helps the beggar, in my opinion.
I completely agree.
I agree with that too.
Me with my old stuff, I'm still not on board with the streaming because I still think, and parts of me still believes it's wrong, especially if you have your gifts and stuff on, but that's completely my opinion. I don't really watch restreams. I don't watch people streaming, honestly. Like, say hi or something if I do see somebody that isn't vile. But other than that, I don't really do those streams. But that's just me. I'm old and I'm set in my ways.
Hey, I'm trying to adapt a little bit here, and but I don't know. Like I said, to not give them the engagement, I guess in the end, if we want that beggar or that person, it's not just sometimes a beggar. It's like, everybody knows Tristan. I waited over a year to do a video on him because I didn't want to deal with, like, everybody knows how the mental health aspect of that is with him. So I really didn't, but I saw him put himself in a position the other day. And if anybody really wants to see like a video, like look up his name and the guy in the Rainbow Gathering that just posted a video yesterday or today, I believe, that spent a week with Tristan just recently. And he tells exactly how Tristan almost got himself in this situation with this guy that is like wanted for murder and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, it just came out not too long ago, within the last day, I think, is when he posted it. And it's just amazing. So that's why I had to do a video. But I just, damn, I lost my point of where I was even going with this.
That's not ringing a bell.
See, I'm telling you, just
See, that's why I have an Excel spreadsheet.
yeah, I'm gonna have to create one, I guess.
Get you a notebook, Adam, and a pen.
I'm a computer guy. I can handle the Excel.
Some days my brain is just like, I don't even know what this looks like.
but yeah, I think it just was going back to kind of how I was talking about like the engagement thing of I just kind of had to adapt and just understand, like there's different ways of doing things, and definitely my way isn't the way you're doing it. I always joke in some of my videos, like I feel like my videos, I'm more like a newscaster, and I'm boring and I'm bland, but it's a way of doing it. Like my friend that worked at TikTok, well, I had two of them there. One got laid off, so I think technically, I think he got in trouble, but the other one still works there. But they kind of taught me how to make sure I do my videos a certain way, and then I wouldn't get them taken down. And I've actually never lost a video except one 4 years ago. So but to me, my videos are boring. So,
But they're very informational.
yeah, sometimes I guess, but I would like to put more stuff in them. But the app is what it is. So, but anyways, I've just learned I just learned I gotta adapt with the times, and things have changed, and the app has changed itself. And then again, when the deadline's up again, is it going to really even be here longer? So
Right. Yeah, we never know. I mean, we could wake up tomorrow and it could be gone. You don't know.
yeah. So, but I appreciate everybody up here, and I know where the people are that are doing the true awareness, and that's what matters. So that's what matters to me.
Absolutely. That's one reason we started doing this again, because we wanted people to understand that, you don't have to be rude, mean, hateful to get your point across. So that was one of the reasons that we decided to start doing this. Anybody got anything else?
I hope they tell us when they're gonna like turn the app off, because the night before I'm gonna burn it down. I'm saying everybody's name.
Oh my gosh.
You know what Kim Peters did, so be careful.
Fallon, if you do that, you're not doing it on my platform. I'm sorry, that's where I'm gonna draw the line.
Would make an exception and actually go pink herself and do it. I think it would be like, she would just be like, that's it. We're done. All right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, well.
I'm saying names. I'm saying first name, middle name, last names. I'm saying it all. Kim Peters showed her ass. I'm going to do it figuratively. She did it literally. I'm going to do it figuratively.
Yeah. Guardians, last time they did announce it, so we didn't know it was coming. I'm not so sure it's going to happen this time, but I guess we'll see, right?
Right.
I mean, if you see Fallon online with her ass out, you know it's going down. Just saying, what did she do? She exposed herself, Nancy.
Everything.
She just let it all hang out.
She let them torpedoes fly. I can still see it in my mind. Thank you for whoever brought that up.
It's hard to forget, Rammer. It's very hard.
It really is.
I mean, yeah, that's something you can seriously never forget. I mean, the way my jaw fell to the floor watching that live, I was like, oh my.
It was like I looked up at the sun without glasses in a solar eclipse. I couldn't look away.
But she did it with such tenacity. She just swung him around, and like, man, she had some mobility on that. I mean, good for her. But I know that feeling the next day when TikTok was still there, how she must have felt though.
Yeah, well, I could never imagine, because wow. Like, could you, just imagine that when she woke up and TikTok is like, I'm back, bitches. And she still fucking came back. That's this crazy shit. She still came back and begged.
I mean, I don't know what it's like to do a walk of shame, but seeing her face had to be pretty close to it.
Oh my, yeah, right? And it didn't even seem to faze her. That's the crazy part.
People love drama. It might have boosted her platform. You never know.
And now she's been gone for a few months now.
Yes.
I haven't seen her in a while.
She's been gone since March.
There you go.
Yes, March. She's been gone since March. And like I said, if she does decide to make a comeback, it will not be until late December because that's when her boo thing gets off of his probation.
Well, y'all, with all that being said, I'm going to end this live. Children, while they're still home, I can't believe they're home at 9:30 with no school tomorrow. So I hope you all have a great night. Oh, Nancy, I'm sorry. Hold on, we're not ending, y'all. I gotta stop watching that. Nancy, your signal is really bad and you're cutting out. But we do hear. Is that you, Ram?
That's her.
I think we got some cartoons on.
My kiddo's at my hip with his tablet. Just gonna tell Nancy to get back to that sweet spot she found the other night.
So did she show her kitty cat too?
I'm sorry?
You
Just the buns.
No,
top
just
half.
just the top and the back.
The sides.
Well, we've been seeing all the sides for years. Fallon's gonna lose her shit over here.
She was all that.
Boy. You're welcome, Granny Andy. Thank you for coming in. Right, Birdie?
She's on TikTok.
I'm sorry, Nancy. You're cutting out so bad I cannot understand anything you're saying.
All we hear is static, Nancy.
I'm sorry. Is Kim Peters still on TikTok?
No, she left the app around March, Trolla said.
That's correct. It was about No, she hasn't been on since March.
Wait, how'd you know it was
Lucy.
March?
Oh,
You have a
wow.
spreadsheet
I'm not
also?
going either.
So yes, Fallon
I'll
and
tell
I
you,
covered
that's
Kim for quite a long time. So we know Kim better than Kim knows herself. So yes.
All right, I'm just starting to feel really bad. I got to get Excel going.
You gotta step it up.
I really do. I got to really get back in the game here. Jeez.
For sure.
Let's get it.
No, I like the idea of being nice to everybody. I like that idea.
Well,
I
Nancy,
was
you've
getting
known
nasty
us
on
for a
here when I
long
was on here
time.
before.
You know that how we do things over here, so we've never wavered from that.
Yeah,
Nancy's been here as far as I can ever remember.
Yeah, Nancy's supported for
I just
many,
took a
many.
break for 3 months. Yeah, I support all you. I just needed to get myself in shit better. But I'm back now, so I'll be seeing
Hey, Roosty.
see everybody.
It's nice to see you, Nancy. I'm glad you came up the other night,
You
too.
all have a yeah. I'll be back
Next time
now.
you come up, stand in that exact spot you're standing right now.
X marks the spot.
Okay, I will. I won't move.
Good to hear you, Nancy.
It's horrible. I live in a condo and I'm on the bottom floor. That's why the service goes in and out.
Yeah,
So I have to hold. I honestly have to hold the phone on the spot. Yep, they are. They're concrete too.
Oh,
Yep.
my.
Fun.
Yeah, I don't know if I could handle that. You need to get an antenna out there, girl.
Bye, Nancy.
Thank you so much,
I
Nancy,
need
for coming out.
something. All right. Good night, all. It was a good live. I enjoyed it. Thanks.
Thank you so much for staying, Nancy.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Sore. I forgot what that felt like.
Thank you. I got you. There you go. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope everybody has a great night and a great Labor Day.
Bye, Checkmate. Everybody have a good evening, night, whatever it is.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Lisa.